As you prepare for your next test, I wanted to give you a little bit more specific guidance on what something from set theory will look like on the test. So go ahead and grab this page. It's your practice set theory page. And I'm going to go to the second page of this, which is going to be for numbers 7 and 8. Go ahead and grab that and come back and get ready to think on what could be some good examples to be on the test. So for our upcoming test, you need to know how to do questions 7 through 10. You've already done these. This can be used as a review for you. This could be used as, let me learn it really well and then go back and do this as a review or to test yourself on the set theory. But I want to walk through each one of these, starting with number 7. So number 7 says we are to find the set of A and the set of B, and we're going to unite them. Union means or. So I'm going to write down A, the set of A, and the set of B, both sets, and then whatever is in one or the other one will go in our final set. So set A has A, B, C, and D in it. And I'm looking right up here. And set B, that we're going to unite it with, has D, E, and F in it. So our final answer, since all we're doing is just one union, everything that's in A and everything that's in B, those will go in our final set. Do try to put them in numerical or alphabetical order, and do have good practice skills, skills to make sure you catch everything and don't leave out anything. Like if I've used A, I'm going to cross it out. I do have a B, I'm going to cross it out. I have a C, I'm going to cross it off of both of them, and I have D, so I'm going to cross that off of both also. And remember, it's not only what's in A, it's an or. It's in A or it's in B, and these two are also in B, so they get included. So our final answer for A union B is the set that you see that I just boxed in. I'll grab a different color because this is going to get pretty congested very quickly. So this next part for 8, we're going to work inside out. So I'm going to start by doing B and intersect it with C. Then we'll come back and do the complement. So B is C, D, E, and F. And we want to find the intersection of B and C, which is A, E, G. Intersection is and. Whatever goes in our final set must be in both sets. Like C must be in this one and over here. It is not, so it doesn't go in our final set. D is not in both, but E is in set B and set C, so it gets included in our final set. F is not in both, and G is not in both. So the only part that is included for B intersect C is the element E. But we're not done. We're working inside out. So I'll even change colors that we're now going to take what we found, this set of E, which is B intersect C, and we're going to find the complement. And so the complement, so we're at B intersect C to find the complement. The complement is going to be everything that's in the universe up here at the very top. It's everything that's in the universe minus what we just found. Or you can say what we just found, it's everything but that. And anyway, let's go look at the universe. If it's in the universe, I get to include it. Unless it's over here in this set, we can't include it because we need everything that's not in this set right here. So A is not, it's only E over there. B is not over there. C is not. D is not, but E is in what we just calculated. So it cannot go in the complement because it's in the universe, but it's also in the set we just found. F is in the universe, but not in that set. And so our final answer for number 8 is this set right here. We first found the intersection, and after we found the intersection, we got only E in our set. And then we had to go look at the universe, and our final answer, which is for the complement, is everything that's in the universe, but not in this set we just found. So to do number 9, it is A intersect C prime, the complement of C. So let's go ahead and calculate the complement of C. The complement of C, we look at C, and then we go look at the universe. The complement is going to be everything that's in the universe, but not in C. So when I look at the universe, A is in the universe, and A is in C, so I can't include it. B is in the universe, but it's not in C. C is in the universe, universal set, but not in C. And D is in the universal set, but not in C. E, however, is in our C, and it's in the universe, so I can't include either A or C, or E, sorry. F is in the universal set, but not in C. And G is in C, we cannot include it. So now that we have the complement of C, we can now work the original question. The original question says take A. A is A, B, C, D. And they want us to do an intersection between it and the complement of C, which that's B, C, D, and F. And a reminder that the intersection, whatever's going to be in our final set, has to be not only in this first set, it has to also be in the second set. A is not in both sets. B, I don't know why I have that little circle going, but B is in both sets, so we get to include it. And again, I'm going to make good documentation. C is in both sets, I get to include it. D is in both sets and can be included, but F is not in both sets. So our final answer for question 9, the set is the set of B, C, and D. You also need to know how to do question number 10. When we're looking at question number 10, all of the parts that they're asking, like on A, they're asking for A and C, they're over here in our Venn diagram. So I'm going to take just a second to come over here and go ahead and identify for myself what's going on in all of the sets. So in the circle A, I have a 2, 5, 7, 8. And remember, we're going to try to write them alphabetically or numerically in order. So B, I have a 3, a 6, 7, and an 8. For C, I have 4, 5, 6, and 8. And then the universe has everything, including the straggler over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an 8. So that's going to help me get started. Now I just need to go over here and answer each one of them carefully. So they want me to take A and intersect it with C. I'm going to give me some space to write. So A is 2, 5, 7, and 8. And I want to intersect it with 4, 5, 6, and 8. And one more time, intersection is and. Whatever goes in our final set must be not only in A, it must also be in C, this and that one. I'm going to make markings so that I don't duplicate my numbers or I don't leave numbers out, and I'll always start with the one on the left and cross through it first. 2 is not listed in both. 5 is, so that means 4 gets lost too. So 5 is in both. 6 is not in both. 7 is not in both, but 8 is in both. So our final answer for part A is it's the set of 5 and 8, which are the intersection of A and C. Now let's move on to B. Looking at B, we're going to take set B, which is 3, 6, 7, 8, and they want us to unite it with set C, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Union means or. So anything in set B or anything in set A can go in our final set. So I'll start with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our final set, which is the union of B, our sets C, B, and C, is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, remember you can pause, you can Take time to think through each one of these. You can rewind, if you will, and go back and look at them and hear them multiple times. So the complement of A means I need to go find the universe. And when I'm looking at the universe, the set that I'm looking for on the complement is going to be everything that's in the universe, but not including what's in A. So A has 2, 5, 7, and 8. So out of the universe, I'm going to remove 2, 5, 7, and 8. Everything else will be the complement of A, which would be 1, oops, put 2, let me make that a 3. 1, 3, 4, and 6, because 2 was in A, 5, 7, and 8 are all in A, but 1, 3, 4, and 6 are not in A, and that's the definition of complement. So the universe, well, we've already got that one. The universe is everything. Everything in our whatever world we're defining for a particular problem. So we already have the universe. And then we'll end with what is A intersected with B intersected with C. So in the end, whatever ends up being our set is going to have to be in all 3 of these items. I'll go ahead and do A intersect B first. So here's the set of A, and I want to intersect it with B. And the intersection between sets A and B, they both don't have a 2, they both don't have a 5, they both have a 7, and they both have an 8. So the first intersection, they have a 7 and an 8. So now I'm going to take those 2 parts, my 7 and my 8, which came from A intersect B, and I'm going to take all of that and intersect that with whatever's in C, which is 4, 5, 6, and 8. And again, it's got to be in both. 7's not in both, 8 is, and we are done. The intersection of A with B with C, the only thing they have in common is an 8. So this concludes some information on what you need to know for our next test pertaining to set theory.